Hey YouTubers, today we are doing our week 8 picks. Thursday night, October 26th, we got Tampa Bay at Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Buffalo Bill.
All right. I told you this earlier. I don't trust Buffalo. I like Tampa Bay at plus 7.5, if it's even plus 7.5 right now.
I think it was 9.5.
About to start. So this
Let me check what last I saw. That was 9.5.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
at 10. It's at 10.
That's crazy.
It's 8.
I would take Tampa at
10.
-10 or at plus 10. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They just looked rough last week.
Yeah.
Like absolutely rough.
Yeah.
I was watching a Sports Center show earlier this morning, and they said this sums it up the best. Buffalo 1 week will look like they can beat anybody in the league, and the next week will look like they could lose to anybody in the league. I'm still going to pick Buffalo to win. It's at home. I think they'll probably get it done, but they really need to fix some consistency issues come the end of the season.
Yeah, I don't know. Like in shambles is almost what it looks like. They just can't figure things out. Even though I think Stephon Diggs had a huge day for fantasy.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. I've got him in one of my leagues. He's doing all right. I'd say I've got a parlay with him to score a touchdown, Cook to score a touchdown, and Cook over, I think, 47 or maybe 57.5 rushing yards. So see if that pulls.
I mean, we're all on Buffalo. We know. It's okay.
Give me write the names.
You want me to put your name on there so you know who you got?
Yes.
Well, you're obviously gonna pick Buffalo. You just said. But I like the plus 10 on the betting side of things.
Yeah.
All right. Rams, Dallas. Quick. No, nothing is quick. It's good. I mean, I agree. Dallas,
Can you write my name?
I don't like the money line on this one, or I don't like the spread on this.
No. The Rams are a sneaky good team.
Yeah. I would probably I don't know. The over and under.
If Kyren Williams were healthy, I would pick the Rams in all honesty. But since he's out, I'll go with the Cowboys. But I will say the Rams with Kyren Williams in the backfield, Cooper Kupp healthy, Puka Nacua. I mean, even Tutu Atwell. Like they've got some solid receivers.
For Buffalo.
Yeah, I think I'd like the under. I think it was at 45.5. I don't know. I think this could be
I would take under. Yeah.
Stout defensive game.
I want CeeDee Lamb to score a touchdown.
Nice.
On the Buffalo and Tampa, I'm gonna have Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, that's a lock.
Need that too, right?
Hey, he's on my language, dude.
Yeah.
I need Josh Allen to not throw some interceptions. He's on my fan.
Josh Allen likes to turn the ball over, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's struggling. All right.
Now we have that Justin Jefferson.
He's hurt.
Wait. What?
We got the Vikings and the Packers. He's not played. He's like out 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have Dalvin Cook.
No, he doesn't
play there anymore.
Oh my.
Just stick with the teams that you know. Don't go off into these northerners.
I have no idea. I don't know who I'm
It's okay. So. The line is now favoring Minnesota 1.5.
Minnesota.
Yeah. I would take Minnesota alternate spread -6.5. I think Minnesota is a significantly better team than Green Bay.
Yeah, and I think they got a little momentum right now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
But you look at some of Minnesota's losses, and like they were like arguably, if Justin Jefferson doesn't fumble the ball out of the back of the end zone against the Eagles, they beat the Eagles. Which who knows that they've got a lot of games that they've lost really close. Yeah. So they're a good team.
Yeah, and Jordan Addison,
correct,
like went crazy.
Yeah, last week. He's like Justin Jefferson 2.0.
Yeah, he's got a little speed to him.
He does.
So, yeah, I think Minnesota there too. I'll play it safe and just go that they cover the spread. I ain't gonna get a little lengthy.
Mm.
Did you pick Minnesota? Is that who
Yeah.
you went with? Oh yeah, I got it up there. Okay, cool. All right.
Wait, is
Falcons and Titans. Yes.
Derrick Henry for a touchdown?
You picking the Titans then?
Yes, Derrick Henry. His
Cool.
name is Henry now.
King Henry.
Yes, King Henry.
He'll be a Bengal by the end of the season.
Huh? Who will?
No, there's rumors that Cincinnati's going to go after a few players, but I'll believe it when I see it. They're not really known for their midseason trades.
Yeah.
Dad, who do
It's
you
got
think?
Atlanta right now at 2.5, not 1.5. So odds definitely moving. I don't think I think Tannehill's still out.
Yeah, he's out. Will
I
Levis is starting.
oh geez, I'm sticking. I'll go Atlanta. Go
Yeah,
cover that
I'm
too.
going Atlanta.
Um,
However, if you notice, for betting sakes, Atlanta at home is an entirely different team than Atlanta on the road.
That's true.
Desmond Ritter at home looks like an actually decent
yeah, wasn't he like
quarterback.
6 up until last week?
I think so.
Yeah, it was some ridiculous stat that he hadn't lost at home.
Yeah, he
Yes.
plays
Now
well
we-
at home.
Yeah, I don't trust those backups.
Yeah.
Either backup for the Titans.
Hmm.
Okay. Saints and the Colts.
Now we have the Saints and the Colts.
I think this is even right now. It was Indy favored here by 1.5, but I believe it's shifted even, and 43.5 is the over and under.
I'm taking Indianapolis to win this all day, and I think they'll win by a decent margin.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it at 1.5. I would probably go with alternate spread and say they cover 3, 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gardner Minshew can put up some points,
He's
even though he turned the ball over a shit ton.
right. Well, he plays the ball, or he plays football like Andrew Luck did. Like every single play is a game-winning play potentially. So he takes really unnecessary risks. But when it pays out, I mean, Cleveland's defense is a top 3 defense in the league, and he was hanging points on them.
Yeah, and I mean, what's he got to lose? He can toss the
Yeah,
ball
screw
around,
it.
whatever.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I don't know.
You don't know? You got to pick one. Really?
Indiana. Wait.
Pittman finally scored last week too.
I know. Needed that.
I think Taylor scored also, didn't he?
He did.
Jonathan
I completely butchered my parlay against the Colts because I had Minshew under passing yards and
yeah.
Taylor under rushing yards, and they both had great games. So
Probably in like the first half, I think Minshew hit his yard.
Now we have the Patriots versus mine.
Miami.
Yes. I'm 9-4.
The spread here, on this page was 13.5. It's down to 9.5 right now, and I don't know if that has anything to do with Waddle not playing. They see you.
Hill was questionable. It looks like he's going to play now, but he is questionable. With a
Yeah,
hip injury.
I think he'll play. He has it out for Belichick since he
Well,
always seems to get
so-
shut down when they.
He's the 4th player in NFL history to get to 900 yards 7 games into the season. So he is likely 1 game away from a 1,000-yard season 8 games in.
That's insane.
I will take New England to cover here. New England does a really good job of playing against Miami.
They played
The
earlier.
worst. Yep,
they
they've already
played-
played once, and it
believe
was at
so.
New England, obviously. And New England actually they kept Miami in check. It was a closer game than what it probably should have been.
Yeah, it was 7 points was the spread.
And didn't they play one time?
Yeah, Miami won 24-17.
Won 7 points.
I was trying to see what the over-under was because usually it's low when they play. Yeah, 47, so they got it right there.
I would take the under for sure.
Yeah. Is Tyreek scoring?
That might as well be like that. Tyreek Hill and Raheem Mostert scoring touchdowns this year has single-handedly won me like $200.
I'll go weird. I'll go with the tight end. I think it's like Smythe. I don't know. It seems like New England gives up weird touchdowns to tight ends because
They
I think they're
do.
gonna. If they shut down Tyreek Hill, then that I mean that's gonna be their number one goal. So he's gonna have to try to find someone else in that red zone.
Yeah, but it's
No.
Tyreek Hill.
I know.
No, he plays, I have a number.
A number
Yes,
for what?
for NFL.
Okay,
32, number 32.
I don't know who
Who's that?
that is. That might be Mostert.
Mostert. Yeah.
32.
Yeah,
Raheem Mostert, 31.
is he 31?
I thought he was
Yes.
32. Oh, okay.
I thought-
Well, you are
think
the
so.
Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I have no idea who's 32. So that went out.
We got the New York game. The Jets or the Giants? Who you
Uh,
taking?
I feel you.
Okay. I'll take the Jets money line. I think it's 3 right now on FanDuel and ESPN. So, whoops.
I believe that Daniel Jones is still out, and because of that, I'm taking the Giants
in the middle.
because
Yeah,
their offense looks like an offense now. Saquon's back, everything that I think they're significantly more competent as an offense with Teddy Bridgewater than that's who their backup is, right?
I don't think it was Teddy last. It wasn't him last week.
Or no, it was Tyrod Taylor. Sorry, Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Zach, can I say something?
But regardless, I think that he is a significantly better quarterback than Daniel Jones. So
I think they would have won last week, but there was the clock management was awful for the Giants.
I want to pick who I want to score.
All right, who scores?
Saquon Barkley.
Oh, nice.
What?
I just said nice for the Giants. All right. Jaguars and Pittsburgh. Who you got? Jaguars, the hot Jaguars right now.
No, the Jack.
That's the Jaguars.
No, their
Jacksonville.
name is now Jack.
2.5, still 2.5. So
What
I don't know. I think this is tough.
I'm taking Pittsburgh, and
I'm
I
going
would
for Ram.
almost bet 2 defensive touchdowns from Pittsburgh.
No. I want Jacksonville's running back.
Travis Etienne.
Yes.
Trevor Etienne.
Yes. You're
Okay.
correct.
I don't know. I may go alternate spread here and just take Pittsburgh like +4, plus I don't know, 3, maybe +3. I don't know. Like Jacksonville's playing hot, and I think
They are.
I mean they just came back from their overseas adventure. Picked up a win last week, I do believe. But man, Pittsburgh has a ton of momentum, ton of defensive momentum right now. But I think the Jaguars are clicking offensively from what they were like the first 2 games of the year.
When we get to the Chiefs, I'm gonna tell something really.
Slow your roll. We're not even there yet.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles, Redskins.
Philadelphia Eagles.
We could have made that easy.
Yeah.
Well, equals 5, right, Ryan?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
Yeah. He played the last time.
He did play
He
last
has,
time.
I think it's 5 games in a row of 125 plus receiving yards.
Jeez. 7 is the spread. This is a division matchup, ain't it?
No.
It is, yeah. And the last time this was the overtime game.
Right.
They already
Right.
played once this year.
Yeah. It was
I'll tell you what, though.
34-31.
So
Wait,
Philadelphia,
Mhm.
they might have the blueprint on how to be a successful football team in the NFL now. Just have a great defensive line and offensive line, and then the rest is like how they ended up with. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback. AJ Brown's a great wide receiver. Devontae Smith, but like honestly, they sold out on offensive and defensive lines, and then they were able to just piece people in around, and it's just like they're unstoppable with them.
I mean, the addition, I think he wasn't there, but DeAndre Swift, I mean, that's been huge.
Yeah. I think
He's up
Jalen Carter, I think is their I think they picked him up from
Yeah, they
Georgia.
got him.
And he's going to be defensive rookie of the year probably. He's playing unreal.
I will say I'm gonna take a shot and take Washington to cover, just because there was so much media sports hype over how much the Eagles got away with in that game from the refs. I
Mhm.
think they're going to try to level that off and like call this game a little bit more fair or whatever it is and call
Yeah.
more on Philadelphia. So that's the only reason I'm going to try to probably have them at like +7, +8 to cover that spread. I mean, it's a big game for
It
both
is,
teams, really,
yeah. I
especially
mean,
for
divisional
Washington.
games are that's a double.
Yeah.
You know,
And at
that's worth
Washington,
twice as much.
the slight goes to them. Obviously, they know how to score points on them since they put up 31 last
Mhm.
time in an overtime game. So,
At Philly,
yeah, when it was at Philly.
Now we have the Orioles
Texans.
and Texas versus Carolina Panthers.
Who you got?
Houston, Texas.
You're going the
Is
Texans?
Bryce Young playing?
I don't think so. I think he's still out.
Okay, then Texas.
Yeah, I'm going Texans too.
Texas.
I'm going Carolina and Adam Thielen over 100 receiving yards. He is having a sneaky good season.
I want
Yeah, he.
QB over 100 yards.
Well, I would hope he could.
Yeah, that's a
Is he
safe bet.
I don't think he is.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. I don't think he's playing.
CJ Stroud.
I don't know. This is a dud of a game. To me, I don't know. I mean,
Well, and the Texans are kind of slipping. They got some momentum going, and then
yeah, I mean they're at 500, but they're not.
yeah,
gonna
but they
make anything
I
out
think
of
they
that.
dropped the last 2 games, but
All right, Cleveland, Seattle. This one that should have a little bit more action.
Seattle.
Ooh, you going the Seabirds?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, you're one away from my favorite show.
All right. I'm sure Alex is going Seattle too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going
pays the
Browns.
bills.
I don't know. I think I'll take them. Right now they're at +4. I'll take Cleveland to cover +4. I don't know. They're winning games. It's weird how they're winning games, and I think they're winning
Well, you
games
know,
based
they
off
were
their
gifted
defense.
the last game.
Yeah, that one definitely was a.
That was the
Awful.
worst officiating job in the fourth quarter I've ever seen. But
Yeah.
um,
I think that game was probably the most points that they've given up all year to Gardner Minshew, of all people.
I have a person.
Okay.
Number 92.
Bingo. Who is that? I don't know who that is.
No, the person who I said.
Is that
Was-
Myles Garrett?
Yes.
What is he gonna do?
He
Get a sack?
last time he blocked it a field goal.
I know.
he did block a field goal.
And they got a touchdown with a fumble.
Yeah. I think they cover.
Right.
All right.
No.
We're-
Hey,
We're all on the Kansas City.
I'm going to go with Travis Kelce for a touchdown.
Also, so
No, we're not bringing that
Hey.
shit into the show.
Travis Kelsey's total receptions is normally set at over under 6.5, and it's always over 6.5. I mean, last game, Corey, I sent you that parlay. It was halftime, and he already had like 7 or 8 receptions. Like,
Well, they didn't even play defense on him. They were just letting him run.
yeah,
So, yeah, I don't even know. Probably a game. It's like you check it for fantasy reasons or your parlay bets. As a fan, you may not even watch this game just because Kansas City owns the M division right now. So,
isn't Patrick Mahomes like 15-0 or 17-0 against
probably
Denver? Something like that.
It was 19-8 last time they played, and that was just 2 weeks ago. And
Right.
the over/under is 47 at Denver. Under 47.
Yeah, under for
I
sure.
don't know. Yeah,
Especially,
they just
I mean, even like, granted, Kansas City's offense looked better last week. They might go out, say they put up 40 points on Denver. Kansas City's defense is legit. Like,
Yeah.
they're not going to give up much to Denver.
Right. And it's, I don't know.
Chris Jones
Yeah.
is.
I just think it would
beast
be
of
big old low scoring game. All right. Baltimore and Arizona.
I'm like, the Baltimore's tight end.
Mark Andrew.
Yeah, number 85.
This one's set at 44.5 too. I'm gonna say under. I know Lamar Jackson went crazy last week, but I don't think he's gonna be a repeat offensive stud like that. So I'll take the under. I'm not gonna touch the line just because Baltimore could win 10-0 and be content.
Mhm.
Even though they're trying to show people that their offense is legit and scaring some people and stuff like that. But I'll take the under at 44.5.
Why did you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna also go with Baltimore. Unfortunately, it's looking like they're probably gonna win the division, assuming Lamar stays healthy for the season. So
Right. All right. Big game.
Francisco.
Bengals and the Niners. What?
are you kidding me, Rye?
Alex is gonna come through that screen.
Dude.
Really?
I remember you wearing a Joe Burrow jersey week 1, and then they have a couple bad games, and now all I
No,
see you wearing is your
No, because they lost.
yeah. That's not, you're not
They
supposed
lost.
to not like a team that you
No,
liked before just because they lost.
have only lost 2 times.
Well, that's enough.
Let's see.
No,
Let's
no.
see who finishes a better seed.
Okay. Bet.
The
You gonna
line
bet
is
your
now
dad's money?
4. So I mean, it's went down a little bit, favoring Cincinnati. I would assume coming off of the Niners looked terrible last week.
Purdy's
against
looking like he's
Vikings.
going to be out.
Yeah, I don't.
So, but
understand.
here's the other thing: he was a full participant in practice today, even though he's not cleared concussion protocol.
Yeah, I
And
think
you know
backup
who?
is Sam Darnold, or not Sam Darnold.
Correct.
Who is the?
Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Is it okay?
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. I could see San Francisco pushing Purdy through concussion protocol just like Miami did Tua, because that's the exact same thing that happened to Cincinnati and Miami last year. Tua got pushed through concussion protocol, and then that was the game when he had the
Yep.
serious brain injury, and now I hope it doesn't happen, but it seems like if he was a full participant in practice today, it's like I don't know, but I think even if Purdy's healthy, I think Cincinnati wins this one. And
Right.
that is because Joe Burrow is finally taking snaps under center. He's looking more mobile. He's getting back to his normal self. The defense has been
Right.
playing pretty decent as of late. I think Cincinnati coming off the bye, they're settled in. I think they're going to come out and let it hang out a little bit.
Yeah, I just think I don't know the defense. I should have looked at the over under, because this could be a defensive game. If
Mhm.
Purdy isn't 100%, they're going to try to slow the game down, take possession, or take time away from Burrow. I mean, it's 43.5. I don't know. I mean, that seems like spot on. It could still be a
Mhm.
low scoring game, but it's at San Francisco. I don't know. I would have took Cincinnati at +6.5. I still may take them at +4. Just because I don't know the slump that the Niners are in right now. One team's
Mhm.
trending up, the other team's trending down, and you always take the team that's trending up. So that's the Bungles.
I'm
We will see.
I'm gonna have LA Knights Chargers too. I want Keenan Allen to score a touchdown.
It'd be nice.
Pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen lost me money last week, right?
A lot of money. Those receptions. What was he? Too shy?
Too shy, and he had 2 drop passes. I was furious.
Who did they face?
The
Kansas City.
Chiefs.
Too shy.
Yeah.
He needed 2 more receptions, and I would have won a few $100. But
over under 46.5. I'll hit the over on that. Chargers cannot. I don't know. They cannot figure things out right now defensively and giving up shit tons of points. So definitely going with the over. I don't know. The Bears got a little bit of spark with Big Nid or Bijan or whatever the guy's quarterback's name is. I mean, anything can happen, but
DJ Moore
say
touchdown.
half.
He's been trending up too.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably won't touch the spread and just go over under and
That
hopefully Keenan Allen gets a touchdown.
Vegas.
I'm hoping the Chargers fire their head coach sometime soon, so I wouldn't be upset if they lost. so we can get rid of
Oh,
that.
Corey, while
stupid-
we're on the Chargers, I want to give you a stat that I read today that's gonna infuriate you.
Yeah,
Since 2020, when Justin Herbert was drafted, no active quarterback has more losses in that amount in that period of
Yes.
time.
I saw
Which
that one
is-
too. I think they put that up in the Kansas City game. I'm pretty sure.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
and what's ridiculous about that is if you look at like points per game or yards per game, Herbert's like top 10. It's like
The defense has been shit. The play calling has been shit. I will say Kellen Moore has helped, or not Kellen Moore. Yeah,
yeah, the offensive
yeah.
coordinator.
yeah. The offensive coordinator has helped. He's letting him throw the ball. Who does he get to throw it to? Keenan Allen. Mike Williams can't stay healthy. Like, what the hell? The tight end position is a joke. Gerald Everett, I think he was hurt last week. And then he has two other scrubs and Palmer and Parham that come in and
Palmer had a good game last week.
cannot be productive. Yeah.
Dad.
And, he can't play comfortably because they're always down
Right.
right out of the gate.
Right.
And hell,
They need
Eckler was
to-
hurt.
They need to let him throw the ball, 55 times a game. Like
Right. Yeah.
through the run game, send Eckler on a little post route, and if he doesn't have something downfield, just drop it to Eckler for a few yard pickup. Because that's all. It's not like Eckler's a big when he's running the ball efficiently, it's going to be like 4 or 5 yards a carry. It's not like he's going to be a Derrick Henry that's going to get you a 75-yarder or something. But I don't know.
Yeah. But they should never defer the coin toss, except that receive, go score points, because that's what they can do. That they're capable of scoring on that very first drive. But I don't know. The defense right now is just so hit and miss because Brandon Staley is the play caller, and
Mhm.
just cannot. He's just not defensive minded for the weapons that they have. I think it's one of the highest paid salaries or whatever on that defensive side. Like,
Yeah,
so much.
they have a lot of playmakers. It just nothing happens with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But then Staley, it's like he's a defensive minded coach. At least that's why that's why he got the job. Is like we're gonna bring someone in here who has
Yeah.
Kellen Moore might as well be an offensive head coach. Is what you should call it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He essentially has full pool when it comes to offense. So it's like the whole point of bringing him in was to hopefully get the defense doing something right, and they don't. And then the decision making on when they need to go for it or when they don't is hilarious. Like they'll go for it on a situation where they absolutely shouldn't, and then they'll have a situation where they absolutely should go for it and they don't do that. So
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Totally blown play calls last week.
yeah, they
And the
should have beat
finale.
Kansas City last week. But
Oh yeah, they could have at least kept it close for shit's sakes. Who we got? Finale before Halloween.
No, Dad, I had something
Oh.
for LA.
Then say it.
Dad, what about just Herbert's hand? Both of his fingers.
He just
Sure.
cut it.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure he just got stepped on. It's nothing major.
no.
He's
Because
good.
I didn't know what
He's fine.
happened.
No, he's fine. All right, we got the Raiders and the Lions. You're taking the Raiders, right? I'm going Lions. They got absolutely embarrassed.
big bounce back
got
game coming
nervous?
from the Lions.
Dolphins beat the drums off of them. Yeah, Monday night. This is good for Detroit. This puts them in the spotlight. They're going to show out. I don't know about
You see,
-8, which is what it's at now. Probably taking the over of 46.
they finally used Jahmyr Gibbs last week. It was
They did.
amazing.
Yes,
It was
definitely.
amazing. It's like, wow. It's almost like, he's a first round worthy running back.
Right.
And you guys have been giving him 8. And granted, I think they still only gave him 11 or 12 handoffs, but he was really involved in the passing game. So,
Yeah.
I think he had like 7 or 8 receptions.
Yeah. Again, I think definitely going to be a bounce back game. Prime
Yeah.
time, Monday night, right before Halloween.
Spooky.
There we go.
Make
There's
sure,
all of our picks.
make sure you comment down below what is your favorite Halloween costume,
Ooh.
and make sure you like that subscribe button. If you don't, then a spider's gonna be crawling up your nose at night.
Hit the
Uh,
subscribe button. We need like 290 subscribers to get to 1,000.
Hey, I need subscribers. I only have 500.
Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe to Bro Gaming Studio.
Thanks for watching.